In today's video, we're talking about dirt bike injuries and how to recover from them faster. Let's jump right in. What's up guys, welcome to Trail Tune Up. My name's Jason, and as you can see, yep, we got a shoulder injury from dirt biking. Happened about 2 weeks and 1 day ago, and I'm just gonna run you through what happened and how I'm trying to recover a little bit faster. Hopefully these tips can help you guys out.
Also, a little disclaimer here, I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. These are just things that I found worked really well for me and could potentially work well to heal you more quickly.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Luckily, I don't have to wear this thing anymore. I wore it for about 5 days, give my shoulder a little rest. It's feeling so much better 2 weeks later. And I'm gonna tell you all the things I did to get to this point. Obviously, still about 70 or 80% there. I'll be 100% in another week or two, probably totaling about a month or so for the injury to completely heal. So basically what happened is I was at Hollister. I think we were up on High Road. I was riding with 3 other people. Front wheel ended up in one rut, back wheel ended up in another rut. When I tried to bring it over, I fell over on the left-hand side, but somehow rolled over, smacked my shoulder super hard on the right-hand side, and basically sustained the injury.
And as you can see, this is essentially the result of the fall. These handguards certainly did do their job and nothing broke. And as you can see, they got pushed up pretty high, but you know, only damage that was really sustained was to my shoulder and to these 2 parts on the handguard.
When it first happened, I quickly picked up my bike. I could feel that something was up with my shoulder, but I pushed on my collarbone. I could tell nothing was wrong there, which is a very easy bone to break, and that was what I was most concerned with. But I picked up my bike. I don't know if it was adrenaline or what. I rode down the rest of the mountain, probably another 3 miles or so, and everything seemed to be all good. But as we were all chilling out the car, it really started to stiffen up, and I could basically barely move it. Unfortunately, this happened on a Saturday and I had to go into work on a Sunday. I know, bummer. Usually we don't work on Sundays, but I had to. And I could just tell I was gonna have a real tough time. Luckily, my job allows me to not have to do physical labor, so I was super lucky there. But I had 5 days in a row where I just had to be on site, had to keep pushing through, so I didn't get it x-rayed until 5 days after the incident. I didn't think anything was broken. I had a fairly large lump on the top of my shoulder, and I actually still kind of have it there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I've got some better video that I'm going to show you guys. A bunch of bruising right down here, and my doctor basically said, you know, I really think you should get this x-rayed. So we went ahead and did it. They got back with the results literally that night, and nothing was broken, all was good, ligaments and everything looked fine, so just happened to probably be some bone bruising of some sorts.
So I've essentially been following the RICE protocol, which for those of you that don't know is rest, ice, compression, elevation. Obviously for rest, I was not using the arm or shoulder very much at all. Ice, pretty self-explanatory, bag of ice. It's been one of my best friends. Compression, just wrapping it really tightly to just, you know, kind of try to relieve the pressure. And then elevation, I actually would sleep sort of sitting upwards, kind of in an upright position, just to make sure if I wasn't, you know, laying flat that all the blood's rushing to there and then it's getting more inflamed. So those are the things that I basically was doing, and that was kind of my base level for trying to rehab myself. I actually found that heat was truly my best friend. You know, you see in this video right here, I have this like heat pad that I just throw in the microwave, about 1 minute and 15, minute and 30 seconds on each side. And then I throw it on the shoulder, and man, the heat just made the movement so much more attainable, I guess. You know, I wasn't able to move it much at all in the first 5 days, but after I really started applying heat consistently, I found that after about 5 days, I was able to move it to about 20, 30, 40%. And then eventually now I'm at like probably 70 or 80% movement.
So I knew that I wanted to get this injury healed up as quickly as possible, basically so I could get back to riding, back to working out. And I had always known about cryotherapy, red light therapy, things like that. And I decided to go check out this place near where I live, and I was able to get in there and find some treatment options. And US Cryotherapy is the location that I chose to do all my treatments at. They have, I believe it's like a franchise, and they've got locations all over the US. They've got a variety of services that you can choose from. I already use the dry sauna at my local gym, which has helped tremendously. So I really enjoy doing that, which is why at US Cryotherapy I decided to go with the cryotherapy, because I don't have access to really anything like that. I used to do some cold plunging, but just got super expensive to add all the ice. It was like 30 bucks, 40 bucks each time to do it. Now, what's really cool about this place, I think it's like a $60 introductory offer, and they give you a tour of the whole place, and they let you choose 3 treatments to do, and it's all included in the $60. And then after that, they offer some package pricing. I decided to go with the monthly package, where you can go in every single day. They're open 7 days a week, and you can choose 3 treatments, and you can pick and choose whichever ones you want each day. I went with red light therapy, cryotherapy, and PEMF.
So this is the PEMF machine, and it sends an electroshock through my shoulder, and it makes it jump quite a bit, as you can see, but makes it feel a lot better after. Basically is stimulating the muscle.
All in all, it ended up being close to like $270, which when you break it all down, if you go every single day, which I have been doing, it comes out to something like $8.75 every single time for all 3 treatments each day. And to me, it was super worth it. I plan on doing this all for a full month until I feel fully recovered. And even if I feel fully recovered, I'm going to continue on throughout the month. And then I'll kind of decide if I want to do the same thing for another month. But there's no contract or anything like that. You basically pay for the month, and then you just need to cancel at least, you know, a day before your next payment goes through for the next month. All right, so that's it for the video, guys. Hope you found it informative. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, please drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Keep yourself healthy, keep yourself safe. Hope to see you guys out there in a month or so. We'll see you out on the trail.